Hey guys, so today I've got the new version of the Lala Retro Whipped Cream and the original version. If you don't know, they recently came out with a new formula, which isn't that much different. It just contains four different ingredients, all are ceramides. So I thought I would do a quick review of it and talk about a couple of the differences. There's not a whole lot of difference, but there is some difference. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm wearing glasses because I'm doing LASIK, and for 3 days before you do LASIK, you have to wear eyeglasses and not your contacts. So I'll definitely update you after the LASIK because, I don't know, it's kind of exciting. I don't know. I've always wanted to do it. So anyway, usually my first criteria is the packaging, and they've stuck with the airless jar packaging. However, if you look at it, it's a little different than the original airless jar. It just feels a little cheaper, I guess. And it just doesn't dispense as easily. It's just not quite the same. It's a little different, but not too much. It's just, to me, it seems a little cheaper than their original airless jar, which was just a little bit easier to use, not as noisy, and just took up a little bit less space. So anyway, I like the packaging. If you know any history of the Lala Retro Whipped Cream, you know when Drug Elephant released it the first time, it originally came in a jar that was not airless. It was just a traditional jar. And after a few months on the market, they changed that, thankfully, to what they now use as their airless jars for all of their packaging. Their Proteini cream is in it, also in an airless jar. So originally when it came out, it was just in a regular jar, and thankfully Drunk Elephant realized that was a problem and fixed that. So my second criteria is alcohol, and there are no bad drying alcohols, only good fatty cetearyl alcohol. And then fragrance, no fragrance. They've left that the same. It just, if you've used it, has a little bit of a cream scent, I guess I want to say. Maybe not really. I don't know. Really no noticeable scent. For me, it seems like it has a little bit of a creamy scent, but I don't even know what a creamy scent is. I don't know. Anyway, so no fragrance. Manufacturing location is the same, still the U.S., so no issues with that. Ease of use, so you can use it all over your face and neck and chest as a moisturizer, or you can use this as a spot treatment on certain areas where you have dry patches. Like lately, I've got a dry patch on my neck, so I've been applying that here and there. And a few other creams I've been alternating. So you can use it anywhere on your body. If you have any dry patches on your arms, legs, you can use it there as well. Or you can just pick out a few areas on your face that get dry. That's what I tend to do. I like to use it around my eyes and sometimes on my nose, which seems to get dry. So very easy to use. So in terms of antioxidants, this product has got a lot of them, and now even more. So the new formula has several ceramides. They've got ceramide AP, ceramide EOP, ceramide NP, and phosphaginosin, which is a ceramide. So they've done a good job including ceramides, which are good fatty lipids, which ceramides are comprised of your outer layer of your skin. It has a lot of ceramides in it. It is kind of, people describe it as like tile. So when you see tile, there's grout that holds the tile together. You know what I'm talking about? And ceramides are kind of the grout of your skin. It keeps everything together. And the older you get, the less and less of them you have. So when you can replenish them with products that include ceramides, your skin is going to be healthier. It's going to be more able to prevent environmental damage and pollution and things like that. So it's really key to include ceramides, especially the older you are. If you're 20, probably not as big of an issue, but the older you get, the more and more important it is to include ceramides in your skincare products. So it's nice to see that they've included this. They haven't removed any good ingredients, so that's good. All they did was add some really good things in there. So I like that Drunk Elephant is kind of updating it as they go, as they need fit. I mean, I'm sure switching over everything from a traditional jar to an airless jar wasn't cheap or affordable or easy to do, but they realized it was important and they did it, and now they're updating this and including good ingredients when they see they need to. So that's nice to see. And instead of like other brands where they might just release a whole new product and call it something different and sell it, they've just updated their formula. So that is good to see. So if you are in Sephora, definitely have to look closely at it where it says Ceramides, and it'll say Ceramides on the box. So you have to look closely because the Sephora I picked this up at a couple days ago didn't have them out. I had to ask if they had the new packaging, and the lady was confused and thought the original one was the new one. So anyway, so lots of good oils, watermelon seed oil, palmitic acid, passion flower seed oil, a lot of good other oils in here. So they've just added the Ceramides. Drunk Elephant is cruelty-free in terms of performance. They note on the box it's a pH of 5.2, which is pretty good for a cream to use. Performs nicely, super hydrating, really does a good job. Although, if you have acne-prone skin, always be a little cautious. I always, in my opinion, I feel like Drunk Elephant makes products for those with drier skin who are not acne-prone. That's just my opinion, although everyone with oily skin, normal skin, combination skin, and probably even those with acne-prone skin have used it with great results. This does have some acne-genic ingredients, isopropyl isosterate, glyceryl stearate SE, cetearyl alcohol, palmitic acid, stearic acid, and vitamin E. So it does have some acne-genic ingredients. So I know I've talked to people with acne-prone skin that have loved it, and I've talked to people with acne-prone skin that have hated it. So just depends on your individual skin type. But if you start using it, you notice you're breaking out, it could be a culprit. So in terms of the price, this is the full size, which is 1.69 ounces, and it retails for $60. So I don't know. I'm torn on the price because what I like about it is it's a big jar, and the fact that you got the airless jar, you don't feel like you opened it today, you need to hurry up and use it as fast as possible. I've had this other jar on my countertop for a couple months now, and I've just been using it occasionally. So I don't go through a jar of this very fast. It takes me several months, although I do go through the Protini cream a little bit faster. So it is pricey, but you don't need to hurry up and use it, which is nice, although still it is a little pricey. So anyway, I was torn on that one. I still am. So in my opinion, it is pricey, but the fact that you don't have to use it up really fast is nice. And then in terms of the it factor, I love it. Well packaged, fragrance-free, alcohol-free, full of good things, cruelty-free. And now the fact that they've added even more ingredients makes it even better. So I gave this a 9 out of 10, although I'm pretty close to a 10 out of 10. So maybe I'll give it like a 9.5 out of 10. So anyway, so if you've been thinking about buying the Lala Cream and you haven't, definitely check it out now. But if you go in the store, be careful to get the new version because their old version will probably be out until they sell them out. Or maybe they'll end up at Marshall's. I don't see that happening. But God, that would be awesome. I'd go buy every single one. So anyway, so those are kind of my thoughts on the comparison and review of the new Lala Retro Cream. So definitely leave a comment. What's your favorite Drunk Elephant product? Or do you like their Lala Cream? Or didn't have luck with it? Anyway, love hearing from you guys. Check out nobsbeauty.com and the Amazon link below. And thank you guys so much.